Hey guys, welcome to Prince of Peace Tarot. I'm Justin, and today I'll be doing a reading for those of you with Sagittarius placements in your chart. So if you have Sagittarius anywhere within your chart, this reading could resonate with you. And if it does, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. Okay guys, so before I jump into your spread, let's say a prayer. Infinite Creator, Olodumare, to my higher self, my Ori, Eshu, Obatala, to the Egun Marine Laye, Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, to my benevolent ancestors, known and unknown, Florine Williams, Norman Williams, Exius Willie, thank you for allowing me to source the most accurate reading for those with Sagittarius placements in their chart. All right, guys, let's get into this reading. I'm liking it, okay? I'm seeing a lot. I have a lot of messages, guys. So please take what resonates with you. Whatever I say that doesn't resonate with you, please leave it for the next person because there's a lot going on here. You guys have some pretty significant major arcana. Not as much as yesterday, but significant, definitely significant. I'm definitely seeing things involving your chakras as well. The chakra that's standing out the most to me is your root chakra. And that's what I want to tell you. I feel like in this reading, you are being rerouted, like repotted, resoiled. If you feel like your roots, your family, your finances, your security, your love life, the things that help you feel grounded and stable have been in the past all over the place, right now is a very significant time for you to change that, okay? If you haven't had a chance to watch the video that I did last night, it's on, what is it? The full moon partial eclipse in Taurus that occurs on the 19th. Please watch that because I'm feeling that same energy here. I really would suggest that you take the next 6 months very, very seriously because it is going to change your foundation, your roots, okay? Your roots. And this is why we're going to discuss some root chakra stuff as well as various messages that I see. I see an overall message, but then I have various messages that are for, you know, whoever needs it, okay? Whoever needs it. So take what resonates. The very first thing that I see in your spread is the Seven of Cups in the reverse. So we got the Seven of Cups in reverse. We have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. We have the Magician in the upright and the Six of Pentacles in the upright, okay? All right, so very first thing is the Seven of Cups in reverse. This is dreams, fantasies, illusions. But when it comes to you being grounded, this is you being up in the clouds, okay? And that's the opposite of being grounded, okay? This is actually the challenging energy. This is the only challenge. So here, these are the cards supporting you right now. Wheel of Fortune, Magician, Six of Pentacles, okay? So I'm telling you right now, we're entering into a time that is very, very supportive of you, very supportive of everything that you have available to you. Whatever you have available to you to create with, it's gonna work out for you, okay? And you're gonna receive something, okay? This could be money, all right? It could be a new job. It could be a new relationship, but it's equal. It's something equal. It's something you deserve. It's also like giving you what you deserve for the equal amount of effort you put in. What you put in, you get back equally. Whatever you're willing to put in, okay? And that involves all your changes, the changes you make to have a strong, stable love life, to have a strong financial foundation, you know, okay? Trying to build up your account. Whatever it is that you're trying to do and you're working hard on, this energy of the Wheel of Fortune is supporting you. What is challenging you, okay, here, let me get these back right. What's challenging you is the Seven of Cups, okay? And that would be having dreams, but only talking about them and not working towards them. It's also being escapist. Like, I don't want to be here. And there could be various reasons why you don't want to be here. It could be stress. You could be a very sensitive, empathic person, and just the world in and of itself is just like, it's too much. It's too much. Like, people could feel a little too insensitive for you. And because people around you or where you work or your neighborhood or whatever are so insensitive, you try to find ways to escape. You could even be trying to escape from your past or family. I see some stuff down here too concerning family. But right now, they're asking you not to escape. If your normal go-to thing to do is, I'm gonna go up and away, whether that be with drinking, sex, drugs, video games, TV, whatever it is where you know I'm literally using this to zone out, they're saying don't do that. It's real important right now that you be very present for this energy. This energy requires your presence and requires your effort because it's gonna turn something around really, really good for you, okay? So let's not be flighty. Let's not be up in the clouds right now. That's the only challenging energy for you. Don't be up in the clouds, okay? I'm also seeing, for those of you who, okay, because I'm about to get into your second row, and it starts with the High Priestess, so I'm gonna get some of the spiritual things out of the way. But I'm gonna be going back and forth, in and out. So if this message resonates, it resonates. But right here, the High Priestess is hitting the Wheel of Fortune just like this, okay? So this is my tarot readers and my psychics, okay? Whether you know you are one or not, you could be going through certain situations where you're like, whoa, you know, life is feeling weird, or I'm getting visions, or I'm having premonitions, I'm feeling very strong certain things, or I'm feeling drawn to tarot. This is that energy. Whether or not you're a tarot reader or not, your intuition and psychic ability is very strong right now. I mean, we have the Magician and the High Priestess, okay? I'm gonna get on this too in a second, but let me finish. Seven of Cups sits over the High Priestess, okay? This could talk about a medium. This could talk about spirits lining up to talk to the medium. Now, this could be your customers, but this could also be spirits, all right? So if you're going through that, you also need to ground. This is why this rooted groundedness is very important for those of you who are reaching different spiritual heights and coming across like, wow, I'm talking to people who have passed on, or that's part of your business. Grounding is so important for you right now, okay? Especially because I could tell you guys are sensitive, very empathic. You may not even be fully tapped into all your abilities, but it's because you need to ground. And if you really want to see what you're capable of, grounding has to be a part of your routine. It has to be a part of your routine, okay? So that's for those who are involved in that way. Another thing, Magician and High Priestess talk about being initiated, okay? I already told you before that life is initiating you, but this could also be talking about being initiated into a group, okay? Into a group, joining a group that you feel may help you along the way on this path of mysticism. But I want to warn you, because the last time I saw this message, because this is the second time this message came out, I saw a lot of cards that represented entities that were in the reverse. And in your second row with the High Priestess, we have the 8 of Wands in reverse, and we also have the 7 of Swords in the upright, okay? For me, when it comes to that whole group thing, really use your intuition with whatever groups you join to do spiritual work with, okay? 8 of Wands could be telling you to turn away, okay? Turn away from them, because someone could be a deceiver, okay? And this sits right below the Magician, okay? So that has to do with the feeling that I'm getting about joining particular groups. And it makes sense that this message is coming out because we're talking about your roots. And some of you from a spiritual aspect are actually getting into certain like indigenous things or learning new faith traditions. And you're looking for people to converse with, talk to, do these things with. But I've always felt, ever since I've been picking up this energy, that you should do this solo. You should do it solo first to get a very good understanding of what you're into, what you're capable of, what you believe on your own first before joining groups. I don't really know if it's time to join a group, but it would make sense with this rooted energy, because you got your pentacles in reverse, that you're looking for a family. You're looking for something like that, right? So be careful when you're looking for friends and like secondary family types, that you're not jumping into another set of deception, of jealousy, of especially when it comes to magic and rituals. You do not want to get involved or make agreements with things you don't understand, because some of these groups have ties to certain entities that they're set. That's where they're going. That's what's allowed in their space. And you may not be aware of that, but if your intuition is screaming at you like, this is not where we belong, I want you to leave, okay? Because you can go through an initiation of your own doing. Now, that was to a side. The other thing that I want to say, the reason why I want to talk about this magician and the high priestess, okay? So this almost looks like a twin match, okay? And that could be another reason why some of you guys get drawn into a certain group, because you could feel like this affinity for either the leader or everybody in the group. But I'm gonna tell you this. This is future energy. This is why I don't want you to be deceived, okay? Because you're expecting someone. Your soul is looking and expecting for someone. And I know you're going to find them, because this magician right after that was the how it went. For me, how I'm seeing it was the magician, 6 of Pentacles, then high priestess. So what this tells me is you're going to meet your match, your spiritual mental match. Okay. And this is so funny because it is like each other's opposite but balanced, because the high priestess is inward energy, passive energy. The magician is active energy, okay? Very active, all right? This is Gemini energy. This is water. This is air and water. That's a masculine energy. This is, I guess you could say it's water, because, you know, the moon governs that. Cancer governs the moon. So we could say it's water. I can't remember exactly what element she represents. She could even possibly represent Earth, because she's more grounded. She's way more grounded, but let's not get too much into that. Whoever this is for you, this will be an equal give and take. Even in business, if this isn't love, because I don't have any cups except the 7 of Cups, okay? If this isn't love and it's business, this is going to be something equal for the both of you. You can trust this, but this requires intuition. I don't necessarily feel like this is somebody you'll meet within the next month or even this year. I feel like this energy is something for next year, definitely next year. And like I've told you before, maybe spring or summer, okay? Because the Ace of Wands that I saw yesterday could signifies the summer. But wands are opportunities, work, and relationships, okay? Love and otherwise. So whatever it is for you, you'll know, because you'll feel like me and this person are on the same wavelength, okay? It'll be equal, love or not, if it's love or business or anything like that. But don't go rushing looking for your group when you feel like something's off. So here, let's get into this off energy that I'm seeing in the second row. Okay, we got High Priestess in the upright, 8 of Wands in the reverse, 7 of Swords in the reverse, and the 6 of Wands in the upright. Okay, so this is, there's a deceptive energy. Who's being deceptive? You don't be deceptive, okay? Do not deceive yourself. Your 7s, here, hold on, give me a second. Your 7s are the 7 of Cups and the 7 of Swords. Illusion and deception. So no self-deception, for one, okay? Only intuition. Only intuition and wisdom is what you should be using right now. No self-deception, because self-deception will cause an 8 of Wands in reverse, which will cause you to miss your target. Lose your target, whether it be you or another person. You deceiving yourself or trying to form up a fantasy will make you lose time. And guys, time is of the essence in this reading. Time is of the essence right now. I'm trying to tell you, these next 6 months require effort and time to fulfill a vision. You got to get this vision straight. Seven of Cups in reverse is asking you, even in your first row, what is your vision? What are you trying to create? And then work towards it. Even if you have a partial vision, work towards the part you understand and let things, everything else come to you. But work with what you have. Don't waste time with what you have. And then when you get time to yourself, think about what else you can do with what you're doing. How do you want it to grow? Where do you want it to be? What other things do you see yourself doing? Okay. Give me 1 second, because I got notes and I want to make sure I get everything. Okay, here. Now, the Eight of Wands and the Seven of Cups, some of you are already very, very busy. Working at work, doing what you're doing, working on a project, feeling like you got a million things to do. This reversal energy could tell me, though, that some stuff isn't getting done, right? Either because I'm too up in the clouds and I'm not focused, or I just feel overwhelmed, right? And Eight of Wands, excuse me, it is the High Priestess. High Priestess with the Seven of Swords could be saying, I'm not getting a lot done, and I wish somebody else would do this for me. I wish somebody else could help me, right? Now, I don't see the Seven of Pentacles here, but I'm going to say this. You may have a lot to do, and you may give a portion of something you have to do to someone else. Seven of Swords tells me you should check on them. Check your accounts. Check all kinds of things like that, because yeah, that's what the Eight of Wands and Seven of Cups is telling you to do. To check something. Check on something, because you feel like you got so much to do. But hold on. No. There was something about, I don't even know if I made the note for it. Something about being locked out of an account. Okay? This is why I'm telling you to, if there's a part of, let's say it's your finances, somebody else looks after my finances. Somebody else handles my social media accounts. Somebody else is doing something for me, right? That I just don't feel like I have time for. Go back and check what they're doing. If you find yourself locked out of an account, then you know something is up, okay? Or maybe it's saying that you need to lock your account from someone who might have more access that you either unknowingly allowed or don't know that they have access to. So check your accounts, okay? This could be now, or it could be in the future. You would only know with how busy you are and what you've handed over to another person. But this is here, okay? Because this Six of Wands makes me feel like I was able, you could be happy or feel like it was a success to offload something. Like, oh, I finally found somebody to do this, and it's cool. But the Eight of Wands, Seven of Swords tells me you need to check it all the time. Like, it may not happen now, but if you've asked someone to do something for you and you know what I'm talking about, whatever it is, check it in the future. And if you see some weird activity, it's time to change something, okay? That's what that row is telling me, okay? With this High Priestess energy, because there's a secret there. There's some form of secret, okay? And you need to use your intuition. Your intuition will be popping off that I feel like so-and-so is up to something. So-and-so is going to do something. I may not have proof now, but later on it could come to fruition. If you can nip it in the bud sooner rather than later, that would be good. Also, it's like if you would, because we got all of this reversal energy with even in your Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, if you could sort of come back down, you can handle it yourself, right? By creating the right structure, giving yourself the right amount of time, okay? For your day, to where it's not like, okay, let me go give this to somebody else. You can feel like, okay, I can handle it myself. That way you don't have to worry about anything happening to an account or your money or anything like that. Social media, money, whatever it is, whatever you've given something over to another person. Now, your third row, we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Death in the upright, the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Death is your supporting energy. All these reversals are your challenges. So this is the change. This is that Scorpio season change that we've been talking about. This is putting endings to certain things that no longer serve you. This could also be, and I'm sorry guys, 10 of Pentacles could talk about a matriarch or patriarch in a family, could be leaving, passing away, stepping down, an end to something either. And this could also be an end to a family relationship, okay? Having a falling out with a brother, sister, cousin, aunt, uncle, whatever the case may be, there's an ending here. And it all has to do, again, your roots. Family represents your roots, okay? This is your roots. So when I tell you you're being rerouted, replanted into a better soil, it's because, you know, the soil that you came from could be a dying soil, you could feel like, okay? And, you know, it all depends on how you feel, but this is what I'm seeing. This is an energy I'm seeing. And again, my condolences to any of you who are, who have lost or are in the process of losing a matriarch or patriarch in your family, okay? Now, the other thing we said, is 8 of Pentacles in reverse, a lack of focus. But remember, a lack of focus and cutting corners. 7 of Swords sits right over that. See, that's what I'm saying. Watch whoever works for you. Watch, because this is deception. Cutting corners. Now, I hope it's not you. The Magician is up here, right? But the Magician sits over this 7 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. And that could be a very crafty liar, a good liar. And the only way to catch them up is probably in the numbers or proof of a message or something like that. So go back and check things, right? Right. Lack of focus, cutting corners. Don't do that. That's your challenge. You're also is the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So patience. This is why we're talking about not cutting corners. Having patience, being able to say, I'm going to be dedicated. I'm going to work towards something, because the Page of Pentacles is very dedicated and very nurturing, right? The Page holds the ace. It holds the ace, the opportunity, the thing you have. Like I told you guys, some of you already have the thing that you need to just keep nurturing and putting effort into. Some of you guys will be presented with an opportunity as time goes along. But either way it goes, you need to nurture and take care of whatever it is you have that is bringing you this newfound stability. And remember that it is worth something, okay? Don't let the 7 of Cups fantasy stuff make you discount things that are offered to you, you know, or things you already possess that you are turning into something bigger. Do not discount it, all right? This Page of Pentacles is in the reverse. I don't like that. I would really like to see your Page of Pentacles in the upright, because this is exactly how it is vertically. It goes something given, 6 of Pentacles, okay? A victory, 6 of Wands, angel number 66. You'll have angel number 66. You also have angel number 77. So something given, a victory, but then look, something mishandled, right? It's mishandled, didn't nurture it, didn't study for it, wasn't prepared for it, could have been caught up relearning the lesson I already passed, wasn't paying attention, all right? Let's not fumble. Don't fumble the pentacle, all right? No fumbles, okay? Because what dominates the energy in your spirit are your pentacles. 6, 10, 8, and Page. Root, red, 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 red. You see all this red, 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 red. Root chakra. All right, so give me a second, guys. Let me put these down. That's what's dominating. It all starts in the root, all right? And this is what we're talking about. See, because 7 of Cups is the process of manifesting. You, whether you know it or not, you are in a process of manifesting something. This is why it's good to know the energies around you. This is why I'm telling you this Wheel of Fortune thing is real. You have a very supporting, progressive energy that you can tap into and take part of, right? So what it's saying is that it hasn't materialized yet, which is why root chakra energy is coming up. Why? Because Root is where the most gravity is. It's the densest part of your chakra system. It's what pulled everything down, like I mentioned before, to make you you, right? So if you really want to pull something to you, you have to have a balanced root chakra because it has the most gravitational pull, okay? To really bring something through and manifest it. That's why we can't lollygag and do crazy stuff or have self-destructive behaviors or overdo with the sex, the drinking and alcohol, because what are we trying to do? We're trying to manifest something. So we got to focus our gravitational pull. We have to focus our energy on something, right? So because it hasn't manifested, we got to make sure that our root chakra is in alignment, okay? That's what I was talking about with the effort, putting in effort into things. Give me a second. Okay. Now, just to quickly go over some stuff about the root chakra, we've mentioned before, it's about survival and grounding. And survival, that word really puts you, it makes you feel like at a deficit if you feel like I have to survive, right? So this is why we're trying to bring in more money so you no longer feel like you have to survive. The one big thing you have to do is ground, okay? The inner state of the root chakra is stillness, security, and stabilization. So you might want to tell yourself, I am calm, okay? I am secure. I am stable. I am calm. I am secure. I am stable. Hold on, give me a sec. Sorry, guys. You may wake up in the morning and say those things. That could be a mantra or affirmations that you say to yourself. That's another good thing for you to do right now too, is say affirmations, okay? That's affirmations and mantras are part of the throat chakra, okay? And we do see that in the blue. So if we are trying to call down and manifest something, our dreams, you say it, okay? Remember, in Genesis, what is it? There was the word. God created the universe from the word. There was sound. So sound causes creation. So you need to start saying mantras and manifesting things. It has a vibration. That frequency and vibration calls in and brings the things you want. So you may, during these next 6 months, start manifesting and calling in the things you want daily, right? Because your root chakra being balanced is gravitationally pulling the things you say. You say it and then you pulling it back into you, okay? Right, so your root is also talking about your right to be here and your right to have. You have a right to be here. So earlier in the reading, I was saying that you could feel like, man, I don't, either you may feel like I don't fit in or I just don't vibe with what's around me right now or even what's happening in culture, okay? But remember, just because you're different doesn't mean you don't belong. You do belong. You are needed and necessary. So many people are so unconscious. So if you see things differently, some people may need to start seeing things the way you do. But you need to remember, I have a right to be here. Okay? I have a right to be here and I have the right to have. I have the right to feel secure and to have security and stability, right? So say that because we did that inner child reading, and if there's anything that happened in your life that made you feel unstable or insecure, we have to address that because it's not true. That's the other thing about abandonment. You know, I mentioned in yesterday's reading, the 8 of Cups in reverse says that you could be walking away from things that are actually good for you. And if anybody's ever walked out on you as a child or in a relationship, it could leave some sort of sense of abandonment, and you replay that when you see something really good come into your life, whether it be a relationship, a job, or a project, all right? Because you feel like the way that person walked out on me, maybe somewhere inside, I didn't deserve, you know, attention, love, care, stability, but you do. So don't do that to the good things in your life. Give it this Page of Pentacles, the care it deserves. Give it the care that it deserves. So you have a right to be here. And remember that. Now, things that could help stabilize this root chakra, you may want to burn incense, cedar, is good for the root chakra. You want to burn some cedar, okay? Types of yoga that you can do is called hatha yoga, or hatha, depending on how you like to pronounce it. It's H-A-T-H-A yoga. You could do this yoga in the morning. You could do it at night. Google it, YouTube it, DVD it, download it, whatever works for you, okay? Remember, excuse me. You have to balance this chakra, okay, in order to progress. It's hard to progress and go higher in your chakras and then higher in your ability to attain in the material world if you do not have a base. If you don't have this is when you see like those stars or actors and stuff, or people who get a lot of money do stupid things. It's because their root chakra is out of alignment. Okay, when they get on drugs, or they you know, are having crazy relationship issues, crazy money problems, and like we were saying, drugs, alcohol, sex, 7 of Cups energy, is because they have no sense of grounding. So wouldn't you hate to get a lot of money during this time only to lose it all because I'm not grounded? This is why we need to ground. You can have so much. These people, actors, actresses, singers, they make it. Look at Rihanna, billionaire, right? Anybody. I'm not trying to say like our goal is to attain the most amount of money, but for you all, the energy that I'm picking up, you are going to attain a significant amount of money. And it is for a reason. It's going to be used for a reason, and you deserve it. You deserve it, but don't lose it because you're ungrounded. So let's ground these next 6 months. And it's a good time. Like literally just say I'm dedicating this to myself, for myself, because once you start doing something consistently, that habit won't change. If you know I've been fucking up from the beginning of the year up until now, dedicate yourself. You're not being fake by trying to change. You're trying to transform right now. This isn't fake. This is, I know I have issues, but I'm trying to fix them. And really, if you can do this for the next 6 months, you will literally trigger a transformation, and you won't go back to the old way. Death. You'll be totally transformed. All right. This is why it's important to do it in this season. Scorpio season is a death season. Okay. Has to do with death, sex, transformation, money, stuff like that, all of that. But this is the time to do it, especially when we have this full moon partial eclipse. Okay, that is extremely long, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Okay, and we won't see, it won't be a partial eclipse longer than that until the year 2100. Right, there will not be an eclipse long. And some of you guys, you don't even understand. If you really feel the energy of change, take it now. Use this time wisely to build. Some of you wish that it would be faster, but if you want something to last, it takes time. Build with the time you are given. You need the time, because these opportunities don't come around like that. Especially if you don't know your chart, sometimes it could be years before you get another time to give an allotted set of time to create something big for yourself. It could be years, right? So take advantage of this time. Take advantage of it, all right? Let me see what else I got for you. Please get over fear. If you're feeling any kind of crazy amounts of fear, it's because your root chakra is not balanced. Also, when you're dealing with all of this family stuff, because I even see like some of you guys have family that are actually, their actions or whatever they're doing is getting in your way. You need to do the things to ground your root chakra. Like I say, the incense, the yoga, the running, healthy food and everything like that, in order to discharge extra energy around you. Because I remember I did a reading for you guys. You showed up, your very first card was 4 of Cups, and that was saying that you are absorbing other people's energies. If you work in environments where it's not conducive, you got to get that energy off of you. So discharge negative energies from you, okay? Make sure during this time you are well fed, you're healthy, and you feel secure. Okay, well fed, healthy, feel secure, and you're getting rest. Get your rest. Because when you are overly stressed, all your chakras close up. They all start to close and shut down. And when that happens, you're not receiving any kind of intuitive guidance because you are so stressed and you're trying to protect yourself. Okay, keep a regular schedule. For the next 6 months, keep a regular schedule. Make a set routine. Okay, And your Page of Pentacles in reverse is also saying, try not to engage in any risky behavior. This person doesn't take crazy risks with their money, with their body, with their health, okay? Don't be risky. This is a challenge energy for you, okay? No risky behavior. So that's what I have for you. It was a lot. I know it was a lot, but I hope you found the message that you needed in here. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'm going to say your name. I could be saying it wrong. La Quinta or La Quinta. Thank you so much for your donation. I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you, any and everybody who's ever donated to the channel. I really do appreciate you. You are helping me continue to do what I'm doing here. Also, that's it. Yeah, no, that's it. Before I close out, I'm just trying to think of anything else before I close this message out. I just really want to hammer in the opportunity you have right now with the astrological energies. So even if you don't do a ritual around this full moon partial eclipse, at least make a concerted effort, you know, a real effort to change your behavior for the next 6 months. I'm just trying to make sure you get what you deserve. You really are, okay? And make sure your root chakra is balanced. And from there, keep balancing out all your chakras, because anytime I see pink, pink is white to red, right? Red is the root, white, purple above is the crown and above, okay? And then we are seeing clairvoyance and clairsentience here in the blue, okay? So you're gonna be on point, you'll be fine. And here we have green, heart chakra energy. So you will have a win, definitely a win, all right? Just try to stay balanced. Stay balanced. Whatever your situation is, if you make a structure, a routine for yourself, and not think about how negative something is around you right now, you'll be surprised how fast things switch and change, and how quickly you've pulled yourself out of that area, arena, or environment. You may say to yourself, like, but everything is, you got to put in your mind something just for you. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to do this just for me. I don't care if when I wake up, everybody else around me don't do what I do. I do this, you know? I'm doing me. Create that for yourself for the next 6 months, and you won't be where you are right now, okay? That's what I got for you, all right? If it resonates, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, the link to book is in the description box below. If you would like a 30-minute recorded reading, go ahead and email me your name and date of birth after you pay using Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. I will record your reading and send you a link back via email. Okay, guys, give me up to 24 hours to turn your reading around to you. The current Patreon playlist is in the description box below. And yes, that's what I have for you. Enjoy your day.